Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, tuning into the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I just want to announce a transformational group session that I'll be doing live on March 20th. Thursday, March 20th, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. There's a link in the description box below if this sounds like something that you'd like to take part in. It's a group session, so group intentions. 1 hour, so introductions and setting an intentional prayer for the tarot reading. And then I'll do about 40 minutes of a tarot reading. And then the last 20 minutes of the hour, I'll spend in a healing clearing stage where I'll invite in master healers to help you clear and deprogram blocks that you might be having at this time, especially blocks to your abundance, your independence, your security, and stability. So if that sounds like something that you would be interested in co-creating with me, you are welcome and invited. So, all right, let's move on and get to the tarot reading. All right, what's the overall energy of this? Thank you. What's hidden? Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Sorry, I'm cheating. I'm looking ahead into what's hidden. Okay. The overall energy of the reading is the 8 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Wands in reverse. So the 8 of Cups in reverse. The 8 of Cups is walking away from something, even though there's an emotional attachment, even though you have feelings and emotions involved. There's a realization that this isn't enough. It feels difficult to walk away because there's some type of emotional attachments. 8 of Cups in reverse feels like someone who can't walk away because of some type of emotional attachment, or they're trying to capitalize on emotional attachment here. 10 of Wands. This is after tarot cards. Usually this person has this bundle of 10 wands on their back. They've just harvested those wands. So they planted the seeds, they grew the wands, they harvested, and they were carrying them to this town. And in this image, they've spilled their thatch of sticks. And it feels like this person is exhausted and about ready to give up. Even though they're so close, it feels like there's been some type of delay, feels like this person's really close to achieving what they want, but they're having difficulty with this exhaustion, not enough energy. Feels like this person needs to take some time out, regroup. Okay. Okay. This person is someone, it feels like you walked away from. It feels like someone who you 8 of Cups. That even though there was an emotional attachment and emotions involved, it feels like you walked away from this person. In this image of the 8 of Cups, here's that person, you, walking away. And then there's someone who's noticed that you're gone. It feels like by the time this person notices that you're not there with the cups and emotions, you have already left. It feels like this is someone who's hoping that you still have some type of emotions for them, I'm not seeing that you have any loving emotions that I'm tuned into. It feels like with the Nine of Wands showing up that this is someone you had to protect yourself from. This is not, it feels like there's at some point some emotions, some loving emotions, but it feels like you having to protect yourself from the very person that you have a connection with is why you left. Also, why you left is this person was unapologetic, cruel, heartless, didn't mind the pain that they caused you. This is unapologetic. I think you recognize with the Devil in reverse that this person was toxic and that you were in a toxic connection with them. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, it feels like this person felt very confident about a cruel ending. I think that this cruel discard, very painful, and this person feels gleeful, giddy, happy to cause someone that at some point it feels like you were very close. So I can see why you would not only walk away from this energy, but to protect yourself from it. Someone who feels unapologetic about hurting you, discarding you in such a painful way. And there's this giddiness that I'm getting. I'm not sure if you've ever heard coyotes when they've had a prey that they've killed. And there's this yapping, like, excitement, and it's very eerie. And that's what this sounds like. It's a very weird happiness over some type of hurting you, betrayal of you. All right. So, but this person looks very exhausted, but they're still hoping that they can get into your energy, appease to your emotions. This person's completely depleted. I feel like if the situation were reversed and you needed their help, that they would not give it. They would be giddy that they have one up on you. It looks like you have learned how to take the lead since you walked away from this person, this connection. You've really stepped into your own leadership. What's interesting is it feels like you started over, had to have a beginner's mindset, and very quickly went from beginner's mindset, rebuilding, relearning, figuring things out when you walked away, and quickly moved in, relatively so, into this emperor mode, taking the lead. While this person was in King of Swords in reverse mode. This person, it looks like while you were reconnecting the dots, beginner's mindset, figuring things out, starting over, it led you quickly to your emperor energy. It feels like this person that we're discussing here did not use their time wisely when you were walking away and needing to protect yourself from them. Looks like they spent their time trying to control the narrative about you. This person feels like they can dominate people by controlling the narrative, using lies, deception, manipulation. Judgment Tower. This person is under judgment right now. Their world is falling apart. Whatever false realities that they created with this King of Swords in reverse energy. This person feels allergic to blame or accountability. They get hives. They can't be wrong. So it feels like this person has a given in the equation of who they are, that they are right. So if I am always right, then they're wrong, this is right. So the story that this person has, the illusion, they just need to be right. And so in their mind, it's like they just create stories about themselves and about others to fit that narrative. They're not interested in the truth. They're interested in deception, manipulation, getting the best out of people. Looks like the false realities that this person has created are collapsing, and this person is under judgment. What false realities did this... Four of Swords in reverse, Star card. Again, I feel like you are showing up as this star energy, and with Four of Swords in reverse, it feels like you're not communicating with this person. I get the feeling that they made it very clear in how they treated you at some ending, that you needed to walk away, that this person was not someone close and trusted, but someone you needed to protect yourself from. Looks like they've told a lot of deceptions, manipulations about you. It looks like you've had quite the glow up since you've left this energy, starting over, reconnecting the dots, willing to put in the work in this page energy to get you to Emperor status. And it looks like you are following your North Node, following your North Star, going after what you desire, being yourself, and being of service to others. It's very Aquarian energy. There's something about how you're showing up in this current energy, a leader, star, being yourself, and it doesn't go with what this person said about you. It looks like you got quickly, relatively, to starting over, needing to lead yourself out of this and have a new beginning. But this person spent all that time trying to own your narrative, trying to tell everyone who you were, and it was lies and deception. And it feels like people are seeing this now. Anything else about this Judgment and Tower? Anything that the viewer needs to know about this false reality collapsing? What this person invested in was confusion, deception. And now, You reap what you sow. This person invested their time and energy into trying to persuade everybody around them, whoever would listen, about you. False narratives. Ooh. They really didn't think you'd be able to move on. Okay. This person creates a false reality. They juggle people. This is what they do. They create false realities separate from the truth. And so to be in a relationship with this person, there's a cognitive dissonance. You have to agree with their reality. They're setting the tone. They're setting the energy of the space that they're in. And it feels like you have to see things the way they see things, see them how they want to be seen, as perfect, and you have to see yourself how they're seeing you, as less than. Okay, I'm getting in this story, it feels like you have already clocked this person. You've already realized and moved away. And the rest of the people have been a bit behind. I get the feeling that once you left this connection, this person, this type of relationship, that there was a void. This person feels like they treated you very poorly, chronically. And there's some void when you left. They need to take power over others to make themselves feel good. This is someone who is a coward, insecure, very insecure. And so the moment they get an inkling of power over someone else, then they take advantage of that. This is someone who takes advantage of people when they're vulnerable, takes advantage of their vulnerability. What's interesting is now it feels like they're being treated as less than. Nobody is interested in their stories because people recognize that this person is just deceptive. A coward, unable to move on. It feels like this person's now in a vulnerable position. And I'm getting, for some of the people that I'm tuned into, they're not really recognizing that this is an opportunity for them to wake up, to recognize that this old false reality, the way of they've been operating, is toxic. Karma is not a punishment. Karma is merely what you put out, you receive back. And this person feels like they're receiving back the same type of treatment they've doled out. So they could learn from it. They could. But it feels like this person, at least right now that I'm tuned in, it feels like they're exhausted, depleted, trying to see whose energy they can access. So, because this person feels like they don't know how to process emotions. Yeah, this person just feels very stuck, and it just has consequences of someone's actions catching up to them. So let's move on to what's hidden. We've got the Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords again. Four of Swords. Did I imagine? No, Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords came up with the Star card. Doesn't look like you're talking to this person. I don't feel that you are their medicine. It feels like if you went in to heal this person, that you would just receive their karma, and all the new beginning, all the leadership and star quality would be dissolved, because they've got such karma following them right now. Okay. Yeah, this person needs a healing, and they see you as a healer. It feels like they want to take advantage of your emotions, sell you some fantasy, excuses. Oh, this person's still not wanting to be held accountable for anything they've done. They just want healing. And it feels like if they would get what they want from you and they'd feel better, then they would leave. They're in this person hasn't learned anything. Anything else that we need to know about this? It looks like Eight of Wands usually does not have a figure. It's usually just these 8 wands going in a direction. A lot of times this is communication, and it feels like this person's got a lot they want to communicate, trying to come in your energy, and it feels like this is your response back. Wands, can't really hurt. They're not an arrow. It feels like you are very clear about where you stand with this person. It feels like it's a no. It feels like this person is still perceiving you, that you haven't shifted, you haven't changed, you haven't grown, you haven't evolved since their gleeful discard of you. There's some confusion over a contract. Feels like this person is using some contract as an excuse to communicate with you. They're trying to spark something up with you. If they can't get you to give your loving energy, it feels like they'd be willing to take anger. They just want your energy. They want your attention. They don't care if it's happy or sad. They just want to waste your time on them. Yeah, they've got an expectation. This person feels like they're entitled to you and your energy. They think there's some type of contract between the two of you. If you were married to this person, it feels like they're just so manipulative. Trying to make you feel guilty, what story do they need to say to get you to do what they want? So this person doesn't care about you. They don't care where you are, what you've been doing. This is what they do. They just manipulate people and situations to get what they want. Ick. It's the way this person communicates. Communication isn't about understanding and creating connection. This person weaponizes communication. And I think that's why your response is get lost, bozo, kind of, because you know too much and you care too much about yourself. And it's taken you too long to heal from what they created, a painful ending that they never have apologized for, never taken responsibility for. It doesn't feel like they ever want to address any of their issues, any of their behaviors. They just want. They want what they want when they want it. And how dare you not give them what they want? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting off of this. I think they assumed at the past when they discarded you that you wouldn't rebuild, that you wouldn't be able to step into your emperor energy and take the lead yourself, that you wouldn't step into the star energy and follow your North Star. It feels like you're very focused on your North Node, your North Star, creating something that you really want for yourself. Boy, the Eight of Cups in reverse again. Okay, this time, yeah, this person's very nervous. They're having financial difficulties. And it feels like they're testing everyone. It doesn't feel like you're the only person they're coming back around to. They're trying to see, they're going to everybody who they might have some type of emotional attachment that they can capitalize off of. This is someone who just uses people and uses connections, abuses people. So, all right, in the outcome and advice, we have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands, this person is usually up on this hill guarding their position. They've got the higher ground. This looks like jumping in, protecting your energy. It feels like the message here is you are protected. It feels like you recognize your value and worth and are very protective of where you are. And you recognize how long and it's taken you to get to this position. That you would have gotten here probably a lot faster had you not had this very painful discard that you had to heal from. Yeah, this person doesn't want to even talk about that. Like, let's ignore that. Let's just start over. Let's, it feels like a no. It feels like a definite no. And this person, Four of Pentacles, it feels like they're clinging on. Eight of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles. That's emotional attachment. This feels like they might be coming in because of some type of financial poverty that they're in. It looks like they're using woe is me and emotions to try a lot of cups and wand energy to try to seduce you back in, play on your emotions. But what I'm seeing here is this person, actually, it feels like they might be having some financial difficulties. This person feels a bit desperate. Again, this feels like the consequences of their actions, and maybe Maybe they can learn from this. Anything else the viewer needs to know about the outcome and advice? Thank you. That's interesting. So 10 of Swords, Moon, Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 2 of Pentacles. This person created a painful ending. 10 of Swords. Again, a brutal, painful ending. And there's a lot that's hidden around that painful ending. This contract, again, the Hierophant, it feels like they have given themselves permission because of who they are, or some type of contract, marriage contract. However, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, they are really down on their luck, and they're back in this 2 of Pentacles energy. It feels like this person juggles people, creates a cognitive, yeah, here we go. It was in the main message, that 2 of Pentacles. This person just juggles people, tells them what they think they need to tell the person in front of them to get them to pay out, to get them on their side. This is someone not dedicated to the truth or connection, communication, deeper understandings. This is someone out for themselves, and they're receiving karma. Not just for what they've done to you. It feels like you were removed from their space before this huge fall could happen. So it feels like your guides removed you before their ship really started sinking. Part of why this is happening, it looks like because you did take your energy and focused on a new beginning and leading yourself in this new beginning, while this person just spent their time gossiping, smear campaign, not growing, not learning, not evolving, and so they're reaping what they've sown. So, all right, I hope that's helpful. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a great day.